Josh, wake up. Josh. Josh, wake up.
What? Huh? Oh, Joe, I was having the most wonderful dream. You have no idea. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of Living Room Live by the Rivertown Revival. Now, as you know, we put on the Rivertown Revival every year, right on the Petaluma River. Beautiful site, beautiful festival. We have a few stages of music. We've got art, all sorts of fun stuff. People talking, weddings going on. It's amazing. And we aren't able to assemble this year. So, we're stuck. Either we just hold our breath till next year and wait to get together as a community, or we find another way of doing this and keeping this energy going. So we obviously went for the latter. We decided to make a television show because that's easy enough. This is our 4th episode of Living Room Live, where we take the experience of Rivertown and we plop it right in your living room. So thank you for that. I'm Josh Windmiller. I am your host this evening. We have a great show for you lined up. I wrote it here. Okay, we have Kalei Yamanoha. We have My Town is Magical is coming back. We have Rainbow Girls are here. Let's see, we have Quiet Time. Really excited for Quiet Time. And we have Beth Hibbard, a local artist. We got Sean Hayes. And we have a special appearance by a very special and theatrical fellow that I will introduce you to later. So stick around for this international man of mystery. Tonight's show is a fundraiser for Friends of the Petaluma River. They protect the river in one of the best ways you can, which is through education and advocacy, getting people to have actual experience with nature, and specifically kids. So please donate if you can. There you go. We pulled it up there. And you can donate Venmo, PayPal, or the Facebook has a button you can push. Please donate heavily for our future and the beautiful river. So there you go. We have a sponsor. You want to pull that one up too? Ohana Construction right here, supporter of Rivertown and a supporter of Living Room Live. So thank you so much. We couldn't do it without these awesome local sponsors. So get out there and just spend that money locally. We really recommend reaching out to Ohana. So thank you so much, Ohana. We'll name drop you more tonight. All right. Okay, so you want to bring up the first guest here, Joe? We have Kalei Yamanoha. Come on, Kalei. Hey there.
Hey, Josh. How you doing?
Hold on. I got this new earpiece I got to do. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I am doing great. I'm on a lovely couch, and I'm hosting a show.
I recognize that couch.
Yeah.
From the last show, I recognized it.
Yeah, totally. We this show's seen some this couch has seen some shows. It's a showbiz couch.
It's very fitting with your suit and tie right now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep it up, man. You look great.
I try and dress to the couch. So Kalei,
yes.
Are you're a man on the run? You're always somewhere. Where are you right now?
Currently, right now, I am in sort of the gray area between Roanoke Park, Cotati, and Penn Grove.
The sweet spot.
The sweet spot. So that's where I am right now.
So you are in the area. You're not calling.
Yeah, I am. I have been
New
in
Orleans
Sonoma County since early March. I was on tour with the Bread and Puppet Theater out of Vermont. And I was supposed to go for a couple months, but then COVID-19 happened, and we all got sent home. So here I am.
That's rough. Are you gigging? I mean, you do.
Am I gigging? No.
You're not gigging. This is it.
No, I'm driving trucks right now, man.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that'd
doing
be a
some
scary
live
sight.
stuff here and there, and still playing music at home and stuff. But
there's
not really any performances.
Where can folks see you perform, and can they buy an album of yours somewhere to support you?
Yeah, if you go to bandcamp.com and type in Odd Job Ensemble, I have a couple albums up there. As far as live performance, I don't know when, because I won't be living in the area in the next couple months.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going back home.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you'll write home, won't you?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I'll probably fly home every once in a while to come say hi and play shows out here when we're allowed to play music again. And
well, we all look forward to
I got a spare bedroom for you in Hawaii whenever you come out there. So
right. We record this, Kalei. I'm going to remind you about that.
Hold me to that, man.
So check him out online. Buy an album, Odd Job Ensemble. And this is Kalei Yamanoha. Do you have anything else to say to the crowd before we go to the video?
You all are wonderful, and Rivertown Revival is the gem of Sonoma County. I've had the pleasure of, I think, playing at 8 out of 10 of them over the years. So it's very near and dear to my heart.
All right. Well, you're near and dear to all of our hearts, Kalei. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And Joe, let's roll that tape. Kalei Yamanoha. You can go to that Odd Job Ensemble Bandcamp thing. You saw it right down here in the corner. Yeah, check it out. And thank you so much. Those were beautiful videos. We had comments coming in. People are loving it. So I think we're off to a pretty good start for this, our 4th episode of Living Room Live. Now, whoa, I'm out of focus. Whoa. Is that happening everywhere else? I'm a little out of focus tonight. Hey. All right. So it's our 4th episode, and I've been here every time. Joe's been here every time. We've also had our man on the street when it comes to magical happenings in the North Bay. I'm talking about the host of My Town is Magical, the main guy, Gio Benedetti. Let's pull Gio on. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, the champ.
I'm great.
Whoa, your hair's looking good.
I got a haircut. Hey, it was everything reopened, and my first move was haircut.
That's obviously what I should have done. But
no, Josh, don't
you like it?
Thing. You're
all
beautiful.
right.
You're beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to let you get to your update because I'm very interested. I just wanted to go through. Normally I ask you a question. I just wanted to check it out. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm
all
ready.
Right. So for those of you at home, Gio is an expert on magical happenings in the North Bay. We've been having an influx of magical activity. Gio's our point person on the ground. So I've been having some crazy dreams. All right. Sandman. Is he real? The Sandman.
Sandman.
Is there someone I can point to for these crazy dreams?
Okay. Let me just answer that with yes, maybe, no, absolutely, and peanut butter. That's the best way I can answer that. But also, Josh, I need you to think about this. When you wake up, there's a couple things you can do. Here's what I want you to do. You've been having weird dreams. So here's what I need you to do.
All right.
I need you to get a 5 to 10 pound bag of flour. I need you to spread a layer of flour about maybe a ½ inch deep on every surface in your room, include carpets, floors, sheets. All right. Now, when you sleep, I'm going to need you to be totally restrained because you can't move. If you move, this is going to ruin the experiment. But if you follow these instructions, when you wake up in the morning, moving only your eyeballs, you'll be able to see. The Sandman always leaves traces. Grains of sand, reported to have very large footprints as well, fingerprints, all those things, they will become apparent, and we can really get to the bottom of that. Otherwise, they could be sprites. Someone could have put a curse on you. The reason for the dreams are myriad. But Sandman, this is something we can find out.
All right. I'm doing it tonight. I got it. Do you have any flowers?
I want photos.
Right.
Send photos.
Promises. Okay, take it away, Gio. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to try and buy some flour online.
Great. Let's take it to the news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Thanks Rivertown for having My Town is Magical here every single week. It has been an absolute delight and pleasure to share the magical news with everybody out there. Now, you may not remember this, but 2 weeks ago, I received a phone call during our very live program on the MERP line, that's 707-789-7957. And the caller was named either Grant or Graham 𝗏𝗏. Now, Grant or Graham 𝗏𝗏, if you're out there, you said there was a chicken egg on the Lynch Creek Trail in Petaluma. And I spent 3 full days on that Lynch Creek Trail. I was finally picked up and treated for severe dehydration. I was lost, scratched up. That's one of the reasons why I got this haircut, is because it was bad. But Graham or Grant 𝗏𝗏, that report, was that accurate? I need hints. I need you to let me know what side of the river it was on. I need you to let me know if there's any landmarks we can follow, me and all of the egg searching populace. So this is a special message for one person out there, Grant or Graham 𝗏𝗏, finder, locator of the chicken egg. Please give us a hint. Help us out. Okay, let's move it on to the next story here, Joe. Now, in the very first weeks of My Town is Magical reporting here on Rivertown Revival, we brought you a story about Brian from Brian's Comics. And Brian had a digging bourbon in his shop, and it was the middle of lockdown. I couldn't go to the shop. The shop was not open to the public, but things have reopened. Brian is open, and I was downtown with my camera, and I went to check it out. So maybe we can show the clip of the bourbon check-in. While I'm down here checking in on Copperfields, we can go check in with Brian at the comic book shop, see how he's doing with that bourbon. Oh yeah, I am now in Brian's comics, and I'm wearing a mask. See if the bourbon's still here. Oh, what's up, Brian?
Hey, how's it going, Jill?
Pretty good.
Good.
Brian, it's really good to be back in your store.
And it's good to have you back. It's been great to have people in the store again.
Hey, I saw the reports of the bourbon hole and the bourbon.
Yeah.
Is that stuff still here?
It is.
Can I see it?
Yeah, totally. Come on. I don't like to get too close, but right back over here in the corner.
Oh my gosh. It's a real bourbon, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him. He really likes that Bone comic, huh?
Loves it.
Look at that. That's a bourbon shelf, 4 stacks high.
I'm gonna, let him go through and maybe pick some stuff out, put up a little easel for him so he can, make some picks. And,
That's super sweet.
if he's gonna live here, might as well put him to work.
Oh my goodness. And look at that. As long as he doesn't put any more holes in your walls. Brian, that's terrible. Look at that.
Yeah, I figure for now I'm gonna leave it. Better to leave the holes that he's used to than
Have him dig a new one. I agree. Wise. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm down at Brian's Comics. There's a bourbon and a bourbon hole. You gotta see it for yourself, really. Hey Brian, thanks for the tour.
Hey, thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Look at that. If I was just a little bit smaller. Oh, it's so funky. Yeah. You guys, there's a digging bourbon in Brian's Comics. You can go and see it. You can see the hole. If I was just a little bit smaller, I could crawl into that hole and visit the land from which the bourbons do come. But I'm just too big. So be that as it may. You guys, I had an incredible thing. There's a lot of incredible things happening, okay? But of the incredible things, an incredible thing happened, and it has to do with this right here. So let's start this one with the video, and then we can explain at the end, Joe, if we need to. Let's go ahead and legendary magical naturalist. Let's play that video. Hey everybody, this is Gio with My Town's Magical. I got a call from Copperfield. They said I should come in and pick something up. There was something here for me, but I didn't order anything. It's mysterious. Let's go check it out.
Hey Gio, how you doing?
Ross, I'm doing pretty good, but I'm not here just for books today.
Yeah, we've got something for you.
That's what I heard.
I haven't peeked. I don't know a thing about it.
Can I do a little unwrapping?
Go for it.
It's not dangerous, is it?
Well, I haven't peeked.
Feels like a
But
book.
I'm going to stand back.
Stand back. It is. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Guidebook of United States coins.
Very curious.
This is like the most boring mystery I've ever received. So I'm not gonna lie, this is rather disappointing. I'm out of the shop now, Copperfield's Books, downtown Petaluma, and I've got a guidebook of United States coins, 29th edition. I don't get it. I don't know, we'll investigate further when I get back to headquarters. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I'm gonna check out this book.
What am I supposed to do with this, huh?
The Spanish mill dollar, the coin of our nation's founders. Quantities of coins struck. April 2nd, 19... Arrows were placed at the date on all silver coins. Secretary 𝗀cie had issued a great many currency notes of 3-cent denomination. But by 1799, the ratio in European commercial centers had reached 15 3/4 to 1. I don't care! This is my town, it's magical. I've got a note!
Let's see what it says.
My dearest Mr. Benedetti, this obscure and unusual projectile was recently discovered behind 2 bricks and a bale of hay next to the Petaluma River. I gather that it is intended to be a shared project piece, hopefully to be passed from one crypto finder to another, so that they may chronicle their discoveries in Petaluma. Feel free to add and pass to the next magical naturalist until filled, at which point I feel that you should keep this edition in the magical library that you are establishing. Be sure to keep it from the mundanes, however. They cannot see the truth. Regards, Jonathan Zero.
Jonathan Zero? The Jonathan Zero? The most respected, most mysterious, most incredible magical naturalist of our time? This is amazing! I must read on.
Notes on the Magical City of Petaluma by Jonathan Zero, Naturalist. I apologize in advance for the rough nature of these notes, taken in the wild. Please note, as this material could be difficult for some, I have disguised this field guide so that it will not fall into the wrong hands. Dearest reader, as you know, magical creatures are on the rise, and it is our duty to find and chronicle their return. I task you this: find your creatures, document them, then pass this handbook to the next naturalist with further instructions. At its completion, this tome should be sent to the Office of Magical Studies in care of the good Mr. Gio Benedetti. All best, Jonathan Zero, Naturalist.
Look at all these blank pages. We've got our work to do. Jonathan Zero, we will not let you down. I'm going to add to the notes on the magical city of Petaluma. I'll add my part, and then I'm going to hide it. We still don't want it getting into the hands of the mundanes, or even worse, Ham. When I've added my observations, I'm going to hide it again. I'm going to let all of you at My Town is Magical, all of you news reporters, all of you deputy field agents, I'm going to tell you where I hide it. And then you can go and add to it. And when you're done, hide it again. And let me know where you hide it. And then I'll tell all the My Town is Magical news reporters and all the deputy field agents, and we'll keep passing it around and around and around and around until it's full. Remember that when you find it, it's gonna look like it's a guidebook for coin collecting, but it's not. It's not. I'm just so proud of My Town is Magical to be recognized by someone as prestigious as Jonathan Zero. All the work that all of y'all are sending in, thank you. Thank you for the support and the collaboration. Let's keep it going. Keep your eyes open for where this is going to show up next. And thank you. I'm so stoked!
And thank you, Gio Benedetti, for going out there and doing this important work for the community. I always had a notion that these towns were magical, and I think you're going out there and you're making it quite plain to people of all ages here.
Yeah, well, I think that we've all had that feeling, Josh, and it just needed a receptacle where all of that magical news could come. So it's not just hearsay, you hearing it about trolls, you know, in line at the grocery store. Now it's official because we have a website. And Monday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Father's Day, but on Monday, I will be posting the location, the secret location of this field guide where I will be hiding it in Petaluma. So if you guys are interested, if somebody out there wants to add to this magical field guide, Monday.
That is fantastic. And that'll be on the that'll be on the website?
That'll be on the website. It'll be on our Facebook page as well.
Fantastic. Okay, well, everyone, head out there, follow this important project. Stay up to date. Stay up to date. Oh, yeah,
Josh, can I just say really quickly, I just want to say a big thanks to Friends of the Petaluma Rivertown Revival, to you and to Joe for making all this happen and for bringing this to the world in such a really fun and wonderful way. So thanks a bunch.
It has been a real pleasure seeing you weekly on this little journey here.
Likewise, buddy. Likewise.
All right. Gio Benedetti, everybody. Gio Benedetti, mytownismagical.com. We can... All right. So next up, we have a little video from some friends of ours, some folks that we know here in the area. You may have seen them. Three amazing women that are known as the Rainbow Girls. So they have a little nice little place where they live. They made a video for Living Room Live. You want to roll that tape, Joe?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks, Josh.
It's so good to get to hang out with you, sort of.
Pretending we're on the Russian River right now.
Yeah.
This first song, it's off our newest album, yet to be released.
Hey, but look for it.
Hey! We're locals. Look for it.
We're around.
The song is called Compassion to the Nth Degree. It's about having love for all the a-holes out there. And if you're on the internet ever, you know there's a lot of them. But hey, make America great again. Anyways, I love you. I love you like I love white supremacists and people who still steal from small businesses. I love you like the bully who made fun of me and made me doubt my worth and capability. I love you like the people paid to rip me off, like HughesNet, malware, and used car dealerships. I love you like big oil lobbyists, fake news, Weinstein, and those who look the other way. Please don't look the other way. I love you like airport security, the harsh words cattle call and lotions in a landfill. I love you like I love Brett Kavanaugh, a smile faked for comfort's sake. I love you to infinity. I love you to I love you.
Deep kind of love. Is this all one
Deep.
go?
Deep. Yeah.
Hey, we're still going.
You guys hanging in there? We're here at our house.
How you guys doing?
We learned how to cheer for ourselves now because the only live shows are virtual shows. Hey, but we're just trying to stay safe.
It's like a Street Fighter.
We're just growing
It's like
nasturtiums.
one person in the background.
And all kinds of flowers. But we have another new song for you guys off of our album that will someday ever be released. We can't wait.
It'll come, don't you worry.
Someday. We just posted it on our Facebook. We do this thing called Live at 5 on Facebook every Monday. And recently we've been posting some of our original music. And we got some fun fan mail. Introduce that.
Oh yeah. I don't know when to press it. Yeah, the song I feel like is very self-explanatory. It's called What Makes a Man.
Battery 30%.
Still 30.
Welcome to Club Rainbow Girls. Okay.
What makes a man? Is it that he's keener than I am? Mover and a shaker, mad money maker. What makes a man? What makes a man? Is it that he's faster than I am? Always there before me, pushing on the ceiling. Ugman just breaking man. Than I am, a bona fide proud boy, kicking up a cloud of noise. I can't see you, man. All right now. I don't know if you noticed, but now is a time where we need to reimagine, reassess, reflect, and see what we look like. Yeah, and it's time that we look around and find all the good men that we can to stand as allies to the people that are fighting for justice, liberty, and a right to live. All right, now what makes a man? Is it that he's harder than I am, pissing on his enemies even when they can't breathe? Oh, come on, just get it, man. Don't stay in line.
Unless you're at school and your teacher kindly asks you to stay in line, then maybe do that. Or if you're at soccer practice and your coach says, get in line, stay in line.
Are you saying be a rowdy?
Acceptable.
Are you saying be a rebel?
Otherwise, be a rebel.
Get out of line. If you're gonna get in line, any kind of line, make sure it's the squiggly kind.
Stay in line. All right. Do you want this guitar? Do you want this axe?
Yes. I shall chop the trees with this bad boy. Bad boy. You've been a bad boy.
Don't be bad.
Don't be bad. How you guys doing out there? Hannah! Woo! Put a delay on Hannah's voice, make it seem like 20 Hannah.
Woo! We're gonna play you one more song.
I'm gonna tune this.
Quick. Thanks for doing this, you guys. This is really special that we can all be here together. Even though we're not together, but we are.
Be together while we're apart.
I'll tell you one thing, we're all on the same planet. All the time. I guess maybe there's like a handful of people who could be in space.
That's Houston, I have a problem. I am in space.
Well, good luck!
There are no potato chips. No Cheez-Its. That's good enough. Okay. All right. The song's called. Thanks, babe.
Yep.
The song's called "No Girls Allowed." Is your camera here or here? Here?
There, baby. She wants to look you in the eye.
Okay, this song's called "No Girls Allowed." It's for all the young girls out there who, well, now girls have a lot of cool role models, and they did before, but I had to really search for them.
We all had to.
Yeah. So this song's about that, and having to learn that there are so many amazing female musicians, because I didn't know. This song's called "No Girls Allowed." I grew up with David Bowie. I grew up with the Rolling Stones. I grew up with the Who and the Clash, the Beatles and the Ramones. I grew up with Louis Armstrong. I grew up with Radiohead. I grew up with Zeppelin and the Doors, Pink Floyd and the Grateful Dead. There were no women in my favorite bands. No fucking women at all. There were no women in my favorite bands. When I was growing up, when I was small. There were no women in my favorite bands. No fucking women at all. There were no women in my favorite bands. When I was growing up, when I was small. And now there's Courtney Barnett. Now there's St. Vincent. And Phoebe Bridgers. And Mo Tucker, who was the drummer for the Velvet Underground that somehow no one knows about. And Cynthia Robinson. Fucking Joan Jett. DJ Harvey. Napalm. Brittany Howard. Come on, people. Let's do it. Her. Send it, women. There were no women in my favorite bands. No fucking women at all. There were no women in my favorite bands. You don't get the end.
You're sassy.
Peace out, y'all.
I'm sassy for the river.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for having
We love
us.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Rainbow Girls. They just keep getting better and better. I've been watching them perform for years, and every time I see them, it's like seeing a new band, you know. So that was fantastic. It was really nice to see them at their home. Find them online, rainbowgirlsmusic.com, I believe. All right, what do we got coming on next? So now, let's first of all talk about our sponsor. Okay, we have Ohana Construction. Can we pull that up over there? Ohana Construction We're going to see it right there for a second. There you go, 𝗂𝗄𝗃 Construction. Fun fact, 𝗂𝗄𝗃 Construction put together the floor for the famous Rivertown Barn, the David Yearsley Center, out there in Petaluma. Put it together to support Friends of the Petaluma River. These folks are for real. They're making really important stuff happen to us, educators and artists who, are not always able to get a awesome construction company like 𝗂𝗄𝗃 to help us out. So thank you so much. And on top of it all, they're sponsoring this episode. So thank you so much to 𝗂𝗄𝗃. Check them out. Check them out. All right. Now, I got a question for you. What do you think things are going to be like in like 100 years here? Just a little question. What about 50 years? What about 20 years? What about next year? Now, I hope that we will have a beautiful river and a group of people that really focus on the health of our watershed and the education of our children. And to ensure that kind of future, we need groups like Friends of the Petaluma River. Friends of the Petaluma River is the organization that makes Rivertown possible, and this is a fundraiser for Friends of the Petaluma River. That's why we're here. So please donate generously, and spread the word to your friends. This video will be up for ever after this. So send people to the video. Tell them, hey, these folks aren't just your normal group asking for money. We really have our hearts in it, and we all really care about this project. So please donate. All right. Speaking of Friends of the Petaluma River, I think we have a little something special from the people themselves. Let's check it out. Roll it, Joe.
In 2005, David Yearsley, a former Petaluma River keeper, founded Friends of the Petaluma River to celebrate and conserve the Petaluma River and watershed. After years of going after polluters, David was eager to create an organization that embraced the positive side of environmental protection, community engagement, nature connection, and celebration. From the beginning, celebration has always been an important part of Friends of the Petaluma River. David and the Friends staff that have followed have embraced a culture of celebration, recognizing the importance of joy and wonder as we work to conserve our wild spaces. The David Yearsley River Heritage Center is a place to celebrate the Petaluma watershed, our connection with nature, the arts, music, and agriculture, and the history of the river. Over the years, we have worked to build a community around the Petaluma River through events at the center. From our sawgrass and barn dances to the meals we share after each stewardship and river cleanup day, people are invited to engage with each other and the river to celebrate the Petaluma watershed. Our annual gala, the Moonlit Fandango, transports guests to another era on the slow-moving river at Rockin' H Ranch. The 𝗙𝗵𝘃 Festival shines a light on grazing in the watershed and the importance of being connected to where our food comes from and understanding how our urban and agricultural lands are connected. And of course, our most beloved event, Rivertown Revival, brings over 10,000 people together in the North Bay to celebrate music, art, the Petaluma River, and raise funds for conservation and environmental education. The Rivertown Revival Festival celebrated its 10th anniversary in 2019, marking a decade of local music, delicious food and drink, wild and exotic creatures, $5 weddings, creative Sonoma vendors, a large play area for kids, and kids at heart, interactive art, and so much more. It is truly a one-of-a-kind event, blending steampunk aesthetics, bluegrass and Americana sounds, and family-friendly fun. One of the greatest joys of the Rivertown Revival Festival is that it is a volunteer-run event. The so-called Riff Raff crew works the entire year to plan and produce the festival. Through a series of community workdays, everyone is invited to come down and help build the festival over a 2-month period. On the day of the festival, over 300 volunteers come together to make sure the day goes off without a hitch, or at least very few hitches. While we all like to have fun, this focus on celebration runs much deeper. At Friends, we recognize the importance of fostering a love for our local environment. We know that people protect what they love. And what better way to fall in love than through dancing and music and fellowship with community? So when it's safe to gather, we look forward to hosting you all out at the David Yearsley River Heritage Center to revive that fellowship through good food, ideas, music, and nature. Until then, we are so grateful to connect with you all through our digital Rivertown Revival Living Room Live. If you're able to donate tonight to Friends of the Petaluma River, we appreciate your support in conserving and celebrating the Petaluma River.
Rivertown Revival, put together by Friends of the Petaluma River. That Rivertown Revival sounds pretty fun. I'd like to go to that sometime. But as you know, we are not able to assemble in that capacity, and so here we are, bringing good music into your good living rooms. For those of you just tuning in, this is Living Room Live, and yes, it's a fundraiser for Friends of the Petaluma River. We have all sorts of amazing entertainment and special people up here. There's some special people that I want to bring on in just a second. Now, when I said Rivertown Revival, 4 stages, bunch of music. There's a group that we're going to bring on this year, but we weren't able to do it because obviously we weren't able to hold the festival the way we wanted to. So as soon as we started doing the show, I was like, oh, we gotta get these folks on. It's a little band. We ready, Joe? A little group called Quiet Time. Well, we got Dan Brennan, we got Audio Angel right here in the house. Hello, my friends. Hello. I haven't seen you since the show at the Lost Church Theater that we did in Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Josh.
Yeah. You too, Angel.
Hey, dude.
All
Good to see you. Hi, everybody.
Hello. All right. So you are Quiet Time. You are the group Quiet Time. How are things going? I mean, you gig around. I was really so excited to see you back. It feels like ages ago, but back when we could do live shows. What have you been up to now? Just practicing a lot? I don't know. What do artists like you do when you can't go out and do stuff?
I'll answer first. Since we've seen you, that was 105 years ago.
I think so.
Yeah, geez Louise. I stay busy with acting stuff. I'm an actor as well. So that's one of the things I do. And musically, it's been lots of production stuff in the house, right?
Yeah, you work with electronic artists as well, right?
Every kind of artist, yeah.
Cool.
All kinds
So
of
that'll
music,
keep
for
you busy.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been practicing mostly. So for all the youngsters who might be listening, be sure to practice constantly, not just in a pandemic.
Totally. I've been doing that. Yeah, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm getting better. I guess this is what happens when you practice regularly.
Or whatever.
Yeah, totally. I'm so excited to have you here. This is just great. Where so folks are going to see it. Mind's blown. It's going to be amazing. Where can they find you online? Is there a Quiet Time center, chat room where they can just get together and talk about it?
I would love that if people just sat on our Instagram page and talked about us and the experiences they've had. That would be rad.
Yeah, why don't we have that? We can have
on our Instagram page, I think, you're more than invited to do that.
Yeah, totally. Let's take it.
Yeah, we'll see you in the comments.
Yeah, after the show, we'll all share our experiences over there. So Quiet Time on Instagram. One more quick question before we go to. Oh, thank you. Quiet Time SF on Instagram. Check it out. One more just quick question. Why quiet? Are you quiet?
So, Dan, you want to tell the story of how we picked our name? Yeah.
So Audio and Angel and I have been a long time, kind of like, we've been friends for a long time, and for a long time we were like big appreciators of music, and we originally know each other through the electronic scene in San Francisco, specifically drum and bass, which is not quiet at all, and neither are we really. So what happened was, many years ago, Audio Angel came to see my other band, which is called the 𝗀𝗽𝗃, which is a string band. So that time, we only knew each other from the club scene, so she didn't really play instruments, and it was really the genesis time. It was kind of like this post-show conversation, and I don't know if you remember this differently, but what I remember was you coming up and saying, kind of like, "What the? Can we do that? Like, are you hiding that from me? Like, what's going on?" And we had this, and I was like, because at the time I'm a fan and we're friends, so I was like, we could sing together and write songs, and what you're about to see is kind of the culmination.
That's how the music is made. That's how magic is made. Is Dan frozen? You froze for a second there, Dan. But yeah, that's how it happens, I guess. That's how magic is made. So what kind of you have some live videos, right, that you're bringing to us?
Right. These are from the Lost Church show that we did in San Francisco.
Great.
Not too long ago, and it's like, I'll just echo though. It's magic. It is magic to make music with my dearest friends, and that's something I've always intended and wanted. And at this time in our society, it's even more potent with my background and Dan's background, and being a Black woman and him being a white man, and the conversations that are possible and the growth that is possible. Continuing our music with that intention of growing together is surreal.
Yeah,
Amen.
True that.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, did you have something, Dan?
No, I was just enthusiastically agreeing.
Exclamation points. Well, I just want to say that I'm really happy that we could use Living Room Live to be a place for you to do that. And I just want to thank you both for coming on. I really appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you so much for having us, and to you and Joe for all the work that you do to put this together. And I love living here in Petaluma, and it's one of the most peaceful places on the planet.
Awesome.
Considering so many things.
Yeah. All right. That's Dan Brennan. That's Audio Angel. Let's play these videos. Yeah.
So this song came to me. It did not have lyrics. So it's an original cover. I wrote the lyrics to the song that already existed. And it's about wanting and needing someone so bad that only they will do. Up creek without a paddle, trying to get home to you. Got to find a way just to make it through. Up creek without a paddle, your love guides my way. Gonna make it home to you someday. Now, baby, I'm crying all night long, and you know that ain't nothing new. Since you've been gone, them boys come around, but nothing, no, nothing comes close to you. A creek without a paddle, trying to get home to you. Got to find a way just to make it through. Now I'm up creek without a paddle, but your love guides my way. Gonna make it home to you.
Gonna make it home.
Gonna make it home to you.
Gonna make it home.
Gonna make it home to you. So
careful, be cool, be forewarned that this is wrong. I'll be here, I'll be gone, I can't be anywhere for long. You know we had our fun, we'll sort it out conveniently. Sometimes I'm just some guy to some girl like you.
So I suppose you'll never know
what I mean
when I say I'm sorry.
And I suppose you'll never see my way around.
And I suppose it's unkind
Falling in love.
with your confidence.
And I suppose you'll never be lost or found.
Gonna be hard to let you go, but it's right this time, don't you know? Just lay your hand upon my shoulder. Always nice to see your face, not time to make a memory fade. Seems like life goes on so fast. Take a good look, ain't hard to find the one thing that brings peace of mind. No need to stay just cause you're lonely. Just wanna get it right this time. Lord only knows what we'll find. Checking out life on the other side.
So I suppose you'll never know what I mean
when I say I'm sorry.
And I suppose you'll never see my way around.
And I suppose it's unkind
Falling in love.
with your confidence.
And I suppose you'll never be lost or found. Careful, be cool, be forewarned that this is wrong. I'll be here, I'll be gone, I can't be anywhere for long. You know we had our fun, we'll sort it out conveniently. Sometimes you're just some girl, some guy like me. So I suppose you'll never know what I mean
when I say I'm sorry.
And I suppose you'll never see my way around.
And I suppose it's unkind falling in love with your confidence.
And I suppose you'll never be lost or found. Lost or found.
The first original, technically, that we wrote together.
That was amazing.
We got one more song. We're quiet time. Quiet time. One more. 4 more songs.
The lazy way they turn your head into a rest stop for the dead, and in it all in gold and blue and gray. An effort to allay your dread in spite of all you knew and said was hard to see and harder still to say. A comfort plush, all laced in lead, was sent to quell your sentiments and keep your trembling single hand at bay.
Am I not folded by your touch?
Words you spoke.
Know too much. It's over now. And not enough. Oh.
Is it not me?
The damage you hold inside your blush.
Lord, you told.
Showed it up. It's over now. And I'm insane.
Wild spirit winds from out your chest, collides with the world and wilderness.
It needs a gentle hand to call it home.
Now serves the sun
And scales the moon and winds the waistband of her womb. All eyes ablaze the day you break your mold.
Is it not me?
Am I not cold into your clutch?
The words you spoke.
I know too much. It's closer now and setting up. Oh.
Is it not me?
Am I not holding to your crush?
The road you chose.
Unloads control. See it take me so. Gonna throw this stone.
To my halfway.
Start again.
Oh, whatever. Yes, we'll start it over every time. Make your point, Mr. Brennan, Professor of Abstract Sciences and Annoyance.
Thank you very much, Quiet Time SF on Instagram, and they're Petaluma, Audio Angel, at least was from Petaluma. So fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that personally. And I know the folks at home obviously are into having cool art in their house. And this is so cool that we get to do this, that we get to take all the these beautiful connections and art that we've come across over the years and be able to put it into something that can go to you. So you're not just watching more Netflix. We know you are. We all are. But, doing something like this is great. So we urge you to share this. Share this show. People can watch it for a while. So let them know what's up, and they can come in and watch some of this on a later date. Now, this will, in fact, be our last show for the near future, but we really want to keep bringing it back. So, in the interest of us continuing to do the show, and to help Friends of the Petaluma River, please donate. We're looking to raise another $1,000 if we can do it. So please donate. Please tell your friends to donate. Please, your rich uncle, call him up, have him donate. Petaluma River, paypal.me/Petaluma River. Also, there should be a button on Facebook. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for pulling that up. We are only one rich uncle away from reaching our goal. So please, get the word out. Thank you so much. Now, we don't just do music. We don't just do music at the Rivertown Revival. We got weddings. We got giant sculptures. We got all sorts of stuff. We do visual artists. We host visual artists as well. And so, we thought at this time it might be a good chance to where the artists can't bring stuff to you. Maybe we go to them. We go to their studios. So we have a local artist, Beth Hibbard, who has really graciously welcomed us into her place. So let's check it out. Joe, you want to roll this tape?
My name is Beth Hibbard 𝗀𝗃, and I am an artist living and working in Petaluma, California. I like to think about how color, texture, and composition influence people every day. At its best, design can reflect a mood, communicate values, even arouse fundamental change in a person. I respond to design because it doesn't tell me what to feel, rather it shows the feeling. I like to create value out of experiences I've been otherwise conditioned to characterize as unsuccessful or negative. In my work, medium is often the driving force behind the idea. The character of the material and its method of application both become devices meant to invoke metaphor. For example, charcoal, especially when broken down into particulates, was very effective when creating work about ancestry. And I was thinking about how strange it was whenever family told me of how I reminded them of my grandmothers who died before I was even born. And it was comforting to imagine the little pieces of the DNA from them living on through me and informing my behavior, like death didn't separate us. Working with charcoal, I could really integrate these thoughts about interconnectivity and mortality. I also listen for and stay aware of ways that I can be useful to my community. Having the space where I can host workshops for people to come together and create for a cause has been this really amazing kind of annual event in my home life. Contributing to Rivertown has been like this huge fun. I've met wonderful people that I might not have even had the opportunity to know right here in my hometown. Watching the volunteers in the days leading up to the event all collaborate and pull resources really restores my faith in, human potential.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, that's the swan person. That's the swan lady. Yeah. She was like, oh, she's the swan lady. Yeah, the swans. Yeah, that was a big deal at Rivertown. So thank you so much, Beth. It's really great to see your place and the chickens and all that sort of stuff. We don't get a lot of chance to do that sort of thing. Get to take a poke into the places where the art is made, But that's kind of what this is about, It's not just about your living room. It's also about the artists. Can we bring up the Ohana again, the sponsor? Let's just give a round of applause in your house for Ohana Construction, our sponsor here for the evening. Yep, yep. Thank you so much, Ohana. The sponsorships really make this thing possible. So be sure to check them out for all your construction needs. They have helped us out immensely. So thank you so much, Ohana. All right, we can take that away, Joe. We're good. All right. So speaking of getting into artists' abodes, we have a special guest here. I think we are streaming from his abode, Sean Hayes. Sean, are you there? Hey. Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Got to get my earpiece in. How's it going, Sean?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm having a really fun time hosting this thing. I've kind of always wanted to have a talk show, you know, and I feel like I'm getting to live my boyhood dream. So thank you.
You have your own network TV show, and I've been watching. It's fantastic.
I have sponsors and everything. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's great.
So where are you, Sean? What's
I'm in my shed, basically, my little work shed, my garage, I suppose, is what
Nice.
is where I work on music and sometimes drive my neighbors crazy, but I try to be careful about that.
That's right.
So you can see the wood behind
So
me.
this is
One day maybe we'll soundproof it.
So totally, you're that neighbor. So this is where the magic's made. This is a songwriting place you're in. I can feel it in the walls, kind of. There's some songs on those walls.
Yes, there's some songs, and behind me over here is all the other stuff, the computers and keyboards, and yeah, it's all around me.
Cool.
So,
well, we're really thankful that you could let us into your space, and I know you do a regular show as well, right? On your channel as well, right?
yes, I've been doing since this whole pandemic business started. I've been doing a live stream every Friday about 6 p.m. And yeah, it's been a trip. It's been cool. I've wanted to have a residency for a while, so that's been nice for me to just do an hour every Friday. It keeps me fresh and on my toes.
Yeah, you get to try new material out, or kind of.
Yeah, I've been pushing myself to do cover songs and mix it up and take requests of songs, my own songs that I haven't played for 15 years and things like that. So yeah, it's been fun to be pushed around like that.
Nice. It's like a workout.
Yeah,
Cool.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sean, for being here. And so you don't have videos for us to play. You are going to play live for this show. Am I correct?
I thought I would stick with that. This will be the first live stream I've done that's just not my own Facebook page. So it's fun to finally do something with someone else. And I was supposed to sing out by the river this year, but as we know, that couldn't happen. So I'm excited to be a part of this. So
Awesome.
Thanks for including me.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming, Sean, and for doing this live thing. I'm excited for this. Joe, you want to? Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you. I'm gonna disappear.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so I can take it away. I'll take it away and sing a few songs for you guys. Let's see what I got. Sorry if the angle's only so-so. Waiting on that hot air balloon to take us all to the land of fools. Boat we're in is full of cracks. Waterfalls really coming on fast. We'll have to beg, steal, and borrow. Let's forget about tomorrow tonight. Up high as if you don't like heights. Open your eyes to keep on flying. Remember that dream, boy, you know how to do it. When you get the hang, you wanna keep on going. She's so right. Let's forget about tomorrow tonight. we're falling. The river will bury our bones. Yeah, the wind will carry the calling as we return to the sun. In your sound, let's forget about tomorrow. When I'm with you, I'm found. Help me forget about tomorrow now. Woo. Get now, 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 now. Boom. All right. Woo. So usually on the Facebook live stream, I have comments disorienting me. So, but now it's just me with two different feeds. So I'll roll with that. Let's see. Got a couple more for y'all. Which one shall I do? I'll do this one. Woo. What are you thinking of? Man, what are you doing? What do you think you can do? There's what you are and what you do. Looking out at ripples on the dance floor. Man, what do you mean? That's what you get. Did you forget to know what the end is? To begin clearing, looking out at ripples on the dance floor. Now, dream machine, did you get everything you asked for? You dream machine, rattlesnake charm on the dance floor. Dance floor, dance floor, rattlesnake charm on the dance floor, dance floor, dance floor. Woo. Boom. My love's rage, a broken page, electric lights and glass bone nights. Electric lights run through your minds, distractions with radio contraptions, pipe ashes, night glasses, tick tock, hear the wind lick through the window. Ignited, you're invited to growing, sprouting from a backbone. Now, dream machine, did you get everything you asked for? You dream machine, rattlesnake charm on the dance floor, dance floor, dance floor, rattlesnake charm on the dance floor, dance floor, dance floor. Dream machine, dream machine. We are like those two mirrors steaming in the rain. Oh, we are those two lovers holding each other's hands. Dream with me. Dream with me. Rattlesnake charm on the dance floor. Boom, 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 dance floor. Ooh. dance floor. Rattlesnake a charm on the dance floor. We dream, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, a dance floor, a dance floor. Rattlesnake a charm on the dance floor. Dream, 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 yeah. Dance floor. Oh, he never stop. He can't stop. He's never gonna stop. Ah! Woo! Thank you very much. Who's ever out there? All right, I got one more song for y'all. Thank you for having me. This song I've been writing for, it's been in the works for about, 15, 20 years. I think I finally got it. It's James Brown meets the 𝗙𝗵𝘁. Since we're here for the river, I thought I'd sing this one. Oh, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water. Come on. Yep, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water. Come on. Hey, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water. When it's time to get down, get down. Yep, yep, get up to get down, 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 got to get up to get down, get up to get down, get up to get down. Oh, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water. Give it. Oh, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water. When it's time to get down, oh, get down. Get up to get down, get up to get down, 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 get up to get down, got to get up to get down, get up to get down, help me get up to get down, get up to get down, we'll get up to get down. Oh, the book said, it said, be like water, said, be like water, be like water, break it. Oh, the book said, get down, be like water, get up and be like water, down, be like water. When it's time to get down, woo, now it's time to get down. When it's time to get down, get down. Get up to get down, get up to get down, 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 get up to get down, got to get up to get down, 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 get up to get down, hit me get up to get down, get up to get down, let me get up to get down. Woo. Thank you all very much. Thank you for having me. I'm not sure if Josh is going to come back on and say hello.
Right here. Hey.
There's our host.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Oh my God, my pleasure.
I really appreciate it, and it's great to see the artist at work in his home. That's very, very nice.
That's right. It feels comfortable too, to sing in your own place. Makes you a little more loose in some ways.
Totally. I've been tuning with a bunch of folks, and just having that immediacy and being there is just really a treat that I wasn't expecting. I mean, I love the theaters and the clubs as much. Going to those is real special, but I've had a bunch of friends doing it that. I don't know. It just really worked with them, So
it's like a little radio hour time. It's you can put it on, you can make dinner, you can do all these other things and have it going on. It's pretty special in some ways. So
totally.
I'm sure it's going to keep going on. So
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get out in the fields again real soon too, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll see you out there, man. So every Fridays you have it on your channel, right?
Every Friday at 6 p.m. I've been pretty consistent, just trying to hold it down. It keeps me a little sane, so I get a place to sing. So yeah, on Facebook or Instagram as well, both those spots.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. That's Sean Hayes, folks. Thanks. You have anything else to say about
No,
it?
just support the river. Thank you guys for having me on here. And what was it? Petaluma River, Venmo, Petaluma River Revival. What was it? Yeah. Anyway, get on there and support them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you. See you.
Yeah.
See you on a
Bye.
Friday. Bye.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Can you bring up the Friends of the Petaluma River thing, Joe? All right. Folks are starting to come in and support. That's great. If everyone who's watching and had a good time could just throw in a little bit, that'd be great. You right? Oh. It's so hard to not. I like having the headphone in. It's nice. I feel like I'm the man on the street. You know what's that? All right. Anyway, be sure to donate to Friends of the Petaluma River. If everyone here did and just got a friend to watch this thing and pitch in a little bit, we'd be doing great. I mean, and it's just a great joy to bring this over to you. And if we can raise some more money for Friends of the Petaluma River, we'd be so thankful. It takes that sort of stuff to make stuff like this happen. So yeah, so Joe, we can take that away there. Yeah. So thanks, man. And that is Ohana Construction, our sponsors here for the evening, making this thing possible. And folks like you are making it possible too. It's weird. You got like a educational group like Friends of the Petaluma River. They don't have to put on a festival. They don't have to do weird stuff like this, but they do because it's an extra sense of community that we're creating, and it's just what the artists are creating every day out here, you know. And we're I love it when these groups meet. So that's how you get Living Room Live. You take an awesome business like Ohana. You take artists who just can't stop. You take a group like Friends of the Petaluma River, which is very determined and very open to making amazing things happen. And you get folks out there in the community that really care about this sort of stuff, that want to be here with their local community in the middle of all this. Boom, you got Living Room Live. And so please donate. We want to do this again. We actually have a plan to in July. So I'll get to that after this next bit. So now, for those of you that have gone to Rivertown Revival, you know that it's not just the music, it's not just the art. By the way, I have an apology to make to all herons, that those were not swans, those were herons that Beth had. It's not just about the herons or the giant teacups, teapots. We have some real special things happen there. We have weddings. We have people come out there and get these $5 weddings, and it's really a magical experience. I don't know, maybe some of you out there have had this special experience at Rivertown, and maybe some of you are just learning about it, but it's a very special thing up there on the hill. And we have a deacon who has officiated many of these weddings, and his character is a mighty presence and a deep heart, a deep knowledge, and an eloquent tongue. Folks, may I introduce... Wait, before I do that. This magic person, Howlin' Deacon Daedalus Howell, is going to perform something very special for you all. If you're with anyone special and you... and let tonight be a night where the deacon can give you something special. It's a chance for you to renew your love for one another, renew your vows, use this moment that we're all kind of in our little boxes here. Use that as a time to get closer to one another. I'm sure a lot of you are doing that already, but with this next offering, Howlin' Deacon Daedalus Howell will put it into words and make it official, a moment for you to get closer to someone. So I hope you're with someone that you can share this with, and my words are not enough. Let's roll the piece. Howlin' Deacon Daedalus Howell.
Turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart, the sinner cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all convictions, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. Surely some revelation is at hand. Surely the second coming is at hand. The second coming, hardly all those words out, when a vast image from Spiritus Mundi comes to mind, troubles my sight somewhere in the sands of the desert. A shape with lion body and the head of a man, a gaze as blank and pitiless as the sun, is moving his slow thighs, while all about it real shadows of the indignant desert birds. The darkness drops again, but now I know that 20 centuries of stony sleep were vexed to nightmare by a rocking cradle. And what rough beast, its hour come round at last, slouches towards Bethlehem to be born. Is it true? Is it you? Is it you? 𝗀𝗀𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗁. Which brings me to another poem. I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together, right now, over me. And that's just what we got to do, isn't it, people? We got to come back together. We got to put our arms around all of our children of the universe. And I say unto you, it's time to reunite. It's time to make a vow, take a vow, renew a vow. So, gather up. Choose the one with whom you want to partner. And I say, do you take this wonderful person who loves you more than anything to be your lawfully wedded partner. And I say, before you say yes, and I hope you do you take this wonderful person who loves you more than anything under heaven's earth to be your lawfully wedded partner? Now together, I want all of you, right now, the count of three, to say I do. 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear you. 1, 2, 3. Third time's the charm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you do. With the power vested in me by the state of California and this unholy contrivance we call the internet, I now pronounce you legally wed. Amen.
Oh man, I need to retire. I need to get out of this game. That was too good. That was Daedalus will be hosting these from here on out. Oh my goodness, Daedalus, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing that with us. I hope all you out there had an opportunity to get weird and lovely with one another, because that's a big thing that Rivertown is about. It's about building the community through special stuff like that. So let's talk about the future. We are going to do another episode. So those of you who have not donated, you have one more chance. And it's right now. You'll have another chance. July 18th. Now, why did we choose that day? I will tell you. July 18th is the day that we would have had Rivertown Revival this year. And we thought, we're not going to be able to have that day and not do something special. So we are going to put on a show on July 18th. It gives us a little bit of time to put together a really special show. And it gives you some time to spread the word, because we have had such a fun time making this. We really want blow it out for the next one. So we're taking a little break and giving you a chance to please spread the word. You are the folks that make, you sharing stuff makes the internet work. It's really about who shares and that sort of stuff. So please share Living Room Live, share Rivertown Revival, Friends of the Petaluma River, and let them know about our upcoming show. We really we're gonna have an event online, right, Joe? We'll have like a Facebook thing, and we want to get so many people RSVPing to that, and make it a super special festive day. So we'll have more about that. We'll be posting on the Friends of the Petaluma River and especially on the Rivertown Facebook page and that sort of thing. All right. It has been a glorious past few weeks hosting these and making this happen. Thanks to the whole Friends of the Petaluma River, Rivertown crowd, all the river rats, all of y'all. 𝗀𝗃𝗁𝗁 over there of 𝗥𝗃 Media making this happen behind the scenes. And for this evening, I want to really thank Deacon Daedalus Howell, Sean Hayes, Beth Hibbard, Quiet Time, the Rainbow Girls, and My Town is Magical, put on by Gio Benedetti, and Kalei Yamanoha, who started us off this evening. Thank you all so much for making this really special. I really appreciate it. This has been a real good ride for me. So, all right, let's run the final credits, and please spread the word. Again, this thing is viewable. So get the word out to folks to have them watch this. And if you haven't donated yet, here's your last chance. Last chance. Please donate right now. Let's get that number up. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, all right. There you go. There's your chance. Thank you, Joe. All right. Good night, and thank you all very much.